Hi everyone, Dwindle here. Welcome to part 1 of my Monster High redesign series. In this video we're gonna redesign Draculaura and Toralei Stripe. So without further ado, let's get to drawing. The first character I'll be redesigning is Draculaura. She actually has my favorite design of the series, and I am just a sucker for vampires, so I really like her just because of that. I also really like the combination of the pink and the black. I think it goes really well together. Her character design is very gothic, but the usage of pink makes it look really cute as well. But for my design, I decided to delve deeper into the gothic route and give her clothes even more black. I also decided to darken up the pink for her hair streaks, because I thought it would fit the aesthetic more. I decided to go with the G1 hair for Draculaura because I also thought it would just fit better with the style I was going for, even though I really like the split dye for the G3 doll. For my redesign of Draculaura, I decided to give her a black turtleneck because I really like turtlenecks. I think it looks really cool. A black corset dress, I think that's the best way to call it. Some knee-high socks. She has knee-high socks on her G3 doll, but they're see-through. For my version, I decided to just give her plain black socks and some black high heels. I also added some jewelry because I think it looks cool and I wanted to practice adding more details to my drawings. I also decided to add a black ribbon to her neckline because her G3 doll has that as well, and also because I think it looks cute, and to add some ruffles to her dress. The reason I decided to start my Monster High redesign series is because I've been a fan of the characters for almost 10 years now. I've also been watching doll repaints obsessively for a long time, and I collect a few of the dolls myself. Right now I only actually have Draculaura and Abby, but I want to add more to my collection. When I was younger, I also watched a few webisodes, but that was such a long time ago that I don't remember a lot of it. But still really dig the designs, and I really like to draw them. For these drawings, I decided to try out a new art style. I am more used to drawing very cartoonish, but I've been trying to get out of that style more. I've also practiced rendering a lot for the past half year, and I wanted to show that in a more semi-realistic style in these redesigns as well. I think it turned out really cute. That's all I have to say about Draculaura for now, so enjoy the rest of the speed paint. with that, the drawing is finished. Here's the before and after. Now let's start with Toralei. The reason I decided to draw Toralei, even though she's not a very popular character, at least from my perspective, is because when I was younger, I used to really like her doll. I think she looked really cool. I like her short hair because that's not something you see very often on fashion dolls, and I just think she looks very cool and tough, and I just wanted to draw her, basically. I think one of the reasons Toralei isn't that popular is, first of all, because she isn't from the main cast, and also because she's not very nice in the webisodes. I think she comes up as a very sneaky and mean character, but I still think she's cool. For this redesign, I also used her G1 doll and her G3 doll. I am not a huge fan of her G3 doll, I have to admit. I think she looks really basic. I mean, I like the usage of purple because it just makes it easier on the eye, because there's a lot of red in her design, a lot of red and orange, but I still think her G1 design, even though there is less color variation, it still looks better. But even though I liked her G1 hair way better, I decided to give her her G3 haircut for my redesign, because I just think it looks better with my art style, and I just couldn't get her Karen G1 haircut to look right. I just couldn't. I tried like several times, but it did not work out. But I did add a hint of her G1 haircut to my version. I decided to give her a tiny raccoon tail, and instead of making it orange like on her original design, I decided to make it purple to add a little more variation in colors. I also decided to stray away from her wearing a skirt or a dress, because I think a lot of girl dolls or fashion dolls wear dresses and skirts, and I just thought, I mean, she looks like a tough, fiery character. Why not let her wear huge baggy pants with flames on them? I just thought it was a cool idea, and I just went for it. Still, Toralei comes off as someone who likes fashion, who likes looking elegant as well, so I decided to make her look more elegant by adding these laces around her legs, I think. I don't know how to describe it otherwise, but to make it look more elegant. And I also decided to indulge her in more jewelry, like the ankle bracelets and the ring on her tail. And of course, the full face of makeup, because, you know, it looks fashionable. I also added a purple in her very long, sharp nails. I also did it on her toenails, but you can barely see that because it's so small. And about that, I wanted to make her walk barefoot because she's a cat. I don't know, I wanted to add that animal aspect in her design as well. Also, that she's a tough character is totally assumed by me based on her design. I know barely anything about her, or about Draculaura either, actually. I just know that Draculaura is a vegetarian vampire, and that she's very sweet, I think, and she loves her friends. And Toralei is just a mean girl, and usually she has these other two characters around her, but I do not know their names yet. But I do think they look cool, so maybe I'll redesign them anyway. I'll just show you the rest of the speed paint now. And with that, this redesign is finished as well. So here's the before and after. Guys, this took a while, but I am really happy with how they turned out. And I hope you like them too. If you want to see more of these redesigns, make sure to comment down below who you want to see me redesign. And if you like my art, make sure to follow my other socials, because I post more artwork on there than I do on YouTube right now. Both my Instagram and TikTok are at @MissDwindle, so make sure to find me there. And lastly and most importantly, thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed it. So make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!